Hi Emily, it's great to see you today. As we discussed last time, my supervisor Grant will be here to sit in and observe. I'm going to take some notes to help me remember what we talk about. There are some pens and paper there if you'd like to as well, but don't feel obligated one way or another. Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Last month when we met, we reviewed a lot of things, so I'd like to go over some of those again, and you can let me know if anything has changed. I know a lot of things have been changing in your life, but you are making great progress.
Yeah, I guess.
So as you may understand, when you turned 18 earlier this year and elected to continue in foster care, there are a few changes to help you transition into an independent adulthood. I know that you worked on some educational goals with your previous social worker and made some great progress. Now that you are legally an adult, we can begin to discuss some other transitional goals that you would like to accomplish and talk about how we can make those happen. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, like maybe getting my license. It's been really hard relying on other people to get me to all the places I need to go, so I would really like to start driving, especially before the baby comes.
That is definitely something that we can discuss. I think that is a great goal to have. Let me make a quick note about that, and we can look into what some of the requirements are and what you will need to get your license and start driving.
Okay, that sounds great to me.
So let's talk a little bit about your situation. You've had a lot of changes this year, and I'd like to see how you're feeling about these changes, okay?
Alright, I guess.
Last month we talked about your new placement, but at the time you weren't exactly sure how you felt about it. Have you made any adjustments to it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird being on a schedule now. We all have chores, and I don't have as much free time now that I'm taking a lot of parenting classes. But it's okay. I guess they're important, and the girls there are pretty nice.
I'd like to use some of the scaling questions we discussed last time and see how you're feeling about some of your progress, if that's all right. Do you remember what the scaling questions are?
Yeah, do you mean like the 1 to 10 questions?
Yes. I will ask you to rate how you feel about something, where 1 is the worst and 10 is the best. After that, we can talk about some goals you would like to make and how you can achieve those goals.
Alright.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is very anxious and unprepared, and 10 is feeling calm and very prepared, how would you rate your anxiety about the baby's arrival?
Probably a 6. I'm a little anxious about it, but I think that my classes are helping, and my boyfriend's mom is really supportive and helping us out a lot, so that's encouraging.
That's a bit of an improvement from last time. What do you think you can do to feel more prepared?
I'm not really sure yet. Maybe reading a book or watching some videos about parenting. I'm kind of confused about some things that they tell me or that they talk about. I still don't really know much about really tiny babies. I've mostly watched babies that are 6 months or older, so it's a little scary to think about watching babies that are even smaller than that. And I've only been at my placement since February, and I'm the youngest one there. A lot of the girls have already had a baby, so they tell me what it's like and help me out. They're all pretty nice, but I just don't know them very well yet.
So it sounds like you're getting settled into a rhythm there and learning a lot about what to expect with a new baby. But you could use some more information about newborns. Would it help you if I found a book for you about parenting that is easy to understand?
Yeah, I'd like that. Me and my boyfriend are kind of excited. His mom is doing a baby shower for me next weekend, and some of my friends from school are going to come to that, so that's going to be fun. His mom even helped me pick out a nice dress to wear. She took me and my boyfriend to my last ultrasound appointment too.
I'm glad to hear that your boyfriend's mom is helping you. Is she going to take you to the rest of your ultrasound appointment too, or do you need any help with getting to those?
I think I'm okay. I don't have a bus pass anymore, but she's offered to take me. My boyfriend also takes me sometimes, but he doesn't really get what's going on. It would be nice if I could drive myself, but I don't really know what to do to get my license. And I'm so busy with school, so I don't have very much time. My Dad gave me a car for my birthday, but it's parked at my boyfriend's house. and sometimes he uses it to come pick me up. But other than that, I rely on his mom.
Okay. How about if we talk about that? Have you taken any driver's ed classes, or is that something that you need to do?
I haven't taken any yet.
So now that you are 18, the requirements for getting your license are a little bit different. And you won't have to take a class to get your permit as long as you can pass the test and take your training with someone who is an adult. I will get you a copy of the manual for new drivers, and you can use it to study for the permit test, or if you'd like, you can download and print it from any computer. There are also some practice tests online that you can take to check your understanding. Once you feel ready to take the test, you can go to the DMV and take the written test for your permit. If you pass it, you will then be able to start driver training with someone who can help you practice, or we can find a class for you.
My boyfriend's mom said that she would teach me to drive if I got a car. So I think that all of that would be great.
Okay, let's go ahead and get the manual, and you can start studying for the written portion of the test. Do you want to download those yourself, or would you rather that I get you a copy of the manual and have it sent to you this week?
Can you just send it to me?
Yes, I can do that. I'll have one brought to you at the home by the end of the week. Then next time we talk, you can let me know how you're progressing.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Okay, so let's talk about school a little bit. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being totally overwhelmed and 10 being that you feel it's totally manageable, how do you feel you're able to handle your schoolwork?
I think an 8. I'm doing better in school. I really like that I get to eat lunch with my brother a few days a week, and I'm also staying after school on Wednesdays for tutoring with a few other students. My grades are now mostly B's with 1 C, so I feel that I'm doing really well.
That's much better than last month. I'm really glad to hear that you aren't feeling so overwhelmed with school, and I'm also really proud of your improvement.
Thanks. Me too.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about today?
Not really.
That's fine. I'm going to do a quick summary of what we went over, and we're going to talk about your plans with some steps you'll take. At any time, you can let me know if you have any questions or would like to add anything.
Sounds good.
We talked about your concerns with the baby's arrival and how you'd like some more information for parenting, especially for new babies. I'll find some resources for you, and we'll try to find an appropriate book to bring to our next session. Then you can let me know if that and the parenting classes are helping you to feel even more prepared. Also, we talked about transportation. I will get a new driver's manual sent to your placement by the end of the week. You can study at your own pace and take the practice exams when you are ready. Next time I see you, we will talk about your progress on that, and you can let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Also, I know your boyfriend and his mom have been helping you get to your appointments, but I want to be sure you know that you can also call me if you need help arranging a ride, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
No problem. Would you mind if we plan to meet again in a couple of weeks?
Sure, we could do that the last Tuesday of April, the 4th.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.